And yeah, now we're closing in on a place, on a very famous place, when it comes to not to architecture, but to archaeology in southern East Anglia. Namely Sutton Hoo. A gravesite that was... Nope, I didn't want to do that. Sorry.
Naval attack on site here.
Yeah, I know. Namely a gravesite. What we see here, apart from many guards, that won't go well, is different burial mounds. So the one over there, this one here, this one, that one, all different burial mounds. That the Anglo-Saxons are active here currently is also not according to history. The site dates back to post-Roman times, so it is a Germanic site, also in terms of what we found there. I tried to sneak and probably won't sneak, so that will get bloody. But the site was used to reconstruct some of the appearance of the war gear of the Anglo-Saxons. The site, in a way, is used as a reference point for... Can I free that? Yeah. So, Piggy, let's wreak havoc. That didn't really work well. Oh shit. So much for stealth. Hey, Jesus. No, so we have different burial mounds here. I know I repeat myself, but have to get used to talking and trying not to get caught here. These mounds, the settlement can be dated back to Neolithic times and was then settled and resettled times after times. Was settled multiple times, and latest then by the Germanic tribes. Yep. And good night. Good. And, however, the burial mounds go back to the 6th and 7th centuries, so more than a century before our timeline here. But what they've nicely done is this, what we've really found, so what archaeologists have found is, in one of the burial mounds, a whole longboat of the Anglo-Saxons. And in this longboat, so this one isn't complete yet. Oh, it does have a basement. Let's see what's down there. In this longboat, not below the longboat. Nope. Door's barred. Okay. I probably need a key or some other entry point. Still, within this longboat, what they found is jewelry, accessories of daily life, helmets, swords, shields. So it's assumed that it was the gravesite of a nobleman, of a king, maybe a local ruler. We don't really know. But the idea of what was found there was later used by the representation of the Rohirrim, or by J.R.R. Tolkien, for example. They use basically designs found in Sutton Hoo. And Sutton Hoo tells us quite a lot about the Anglo-Saxons in terms of... No, they both won't survive. Not you won't. Good. Yeah, about their appearance, about shields, weaponry. So we get quite good insight into that. Still, not really fitting our time frame. Theoretically, at Aver's time in the 9th century, we would have our 20 burial mounds around and there wouldn't be anything. Yep, good night. Oh, here's still 2 guards left. Goodbye. And goodbye. So. They wouldn't be working here anymore. That was done by the time. And it was basically left alone, so it wasn't added upon after the 7th century. Do we know? Fine. Why is the raven not there? No, it's raven.
What do you see?
How do I get down there? Anyways, we nicely see the different burial mounds. And these graves really tell us a lot about the Anglo-Saxons. Can I get in there? I'd like to see if we have a few of the items that we can historically link to Sutton Hoo. So let's have a look around. Well, that's a bit... That doesn't really look Germanic, that's more... Well, that does look Germanic. To some degree. Even more, bit more continental, actually, more Franconian. Okay. Oh, shit. Hey there. Oh, fit. Okay. Nice. I found the key. The door was barred and not locked, so let's see how we get here. That's... Oh, sorry. That's quite a huge burial mound, so that's not really what we can expect of them. The largest one, which was the surprise, was the one with the whole longboat in it. We don't have a whole cave system here. It doesn't really look that Germanic though. And I'm out again. Can I now get inside, or was it really barred and not locked? I know, perfect recording that I'm so well prepared that I've... No.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Anything here? No. How the hell do I get there? I might actually cut that a little bit if I'm taking too long here, because that's not really the idea, as this is not a complete playthrough, but more or less showing you... Oh, hey there. I'm sorry I forgot you. Oh, that's two of you. It's not a complete playthrough. I always get interrupted here. Yep. So I might cut the short here that we get to accessing what is below this longship. I didn't see that one, that was too obvious. Bandits crawlings. Listen, you dung handlers. Chief told me to patch up the wall, and I did it. You did a great job. Our oil's just beyond, so don't wave those torches around unless you want to join the feast of the dead in their mouldering graves. That sounds good. Can I get above that? No. But what if the oil's around? Did that work? Oh, yeah, that worked. That worked pretty well. So let's give me the torch. Do we have anything that is... well, a chest. Okay. Yeah, no. Shame. I was hoping for more links to Sutton Hoo directly, as in some gear or basically some findings that we could link to the longship. Sadly, no. Still, the idea with the longship still stands, so if you wonder why there is this ship in this heap of mud, that's what the Anglo-Saxons did to honor a high chieftain or somebody important to them. It is a unique find, but it is not something the game developers came up with, but this idea is historically sound. The time frame is not yet. Burying a whole ship with a body and tons of gifts for everyday life purposes, from pottery to war gear to weapons, arms, jewelry, all of that was found in this kind of longship somewhere under a hill. So yeah, that's about Sutton Hoo and the weird way of... Could you please? Thank you. Yeah, that's it about Sutton Hoo.